CFC, Willis Blue, and this is my Manchester City versus Chelsea. Chelsea player ratings, and wasn't a great performance today. I must be honest. It really wasn't a great performance, man. Um, very frustrating, very frustrating. Let's just start off with Kepa Arrizabalaga. Man, Kepa, you made a good save to deny Jack Grealish, obviously with their best chance of the game before they scored. Yeah, it was a good save from you, but other than that, it was nothing really too major. They didn't really test us that much, but yeah, man. You just got packed from outside the box again. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's just jarring, but. Yeah, my rating for you, I'm gonna give you a 6. I'm gonna give you a 6 today, and then move on to Malang Sarr. And Malang Sarr, I'm not gonna lie, even in the loss, I'm very impressed with the way you was playing because you was called up into a big game. Obviously, we've had centre back issues, Christensen and Trevor Chalobah being out, but yeah, man, you playing centre back, and then playing up against Raheem Sterling as well. It wasn't necessarily easy, fam, or going up against Jack Grealish. It really wasn't easy, fam. But for the amount of game time that you've had this season, I'm gonna have to give you a 6.5 because like the last couple games against Tottenham, Manchester Field, you played very well, and even today, I believe you played very well, man. Some great blocks and just good defensive player. If I'm honest with you, man, my rating for you today is a 6.5. And then we have Thiago Silva. Thiago, man, see, in terms of defense, see, didn't test us like that. Obviously, had a chance with Grealish, and obviously De Bruyne scored. But other than that, they never really had any clear-cut opportunities. The defense was done pretty well, and for that, I'm going to give you a 6. And then we move on to Antonio Rudiger. Tony, boy, not your best performance, but like I said, we didn't get pressured that much, but we didn't keep a clean sheet in it, but it gets like that. My rating for you today, I'm gonna give you a 6, man. I'm going to give you a 6 also, and then Marcus Alonso, fam, keep on getting pressured so much, and at the end of the first half, I'd have been content with you getting taken off because you got a yellow card very early. You didn't even need to get the yellow card, fam. Then we're just on a tightrope for the rest of the game, and you getting targeted by City's defenders, not City's defenders, City's attackers, and especially Raheem Sterling. So, it was just very techy. It was a very techy situation. But yeah, my rating for you today, I'm going to give you a 5. If I'm honest, I'm just going to give you a 5 now. Actually, yeah, I'll give you a 5, honestly, just based on how the rest of the game went. Honestly, obviously, C just scored the 1 goal, but yeah, my rating for you is a 5. Then we have Cesar Azpilicueta, El Captain. Like I said, for our defense, we was holding strong with our defense up until they scored. They had that one clear-cut chance with Grealish, thanks to a Chelsea mistake, but can't really say too much bad things about our defense, if I'm honest, other than the fact that obviously Marcus Alonso. But in terms of Azpilicueta, you had a decent game, but yeah, my rating for you, I'm gonna give you a 6, man. But then we move on to the midfield. Kovacic, man, you nearly cost us a goal with the pass that you made, and obviously C playing intercepted, and Grealish went through on goal, and he was so close to scoring. Obviously, thanks to a great save from Kepa, but we just lacked the tempo, the rhythm, and the intensity in order to beat City today. And obviously, with our midfield is such an important factor in that, on top of our attack. But yeah, we didn't have enough energy and enough, like I said, just lack the tempo in order to win the game. So my rating for you, Kovacic, today, I'm just gonna give you a 5.5, man. I'm gonna give you a 5.5, and yeah, and then we have Angola Kante. Angola, obviously, the energy you always put in is always immense. Can always count on you to cover a lot of ground, but obviously it's just today. It's just decision making all around. It just wasn't the best, man. We could have given away a penalty. Yeah, man. It's just very tight situation. My rating for you today, I'm just gonna give you a 6, man. I'm just gonna give you a 6. And then actually no, let's give you a 5.5, man, honestly. And then we have our attackers. Christian Pulisic, wow, man. It was a very poor game. It was very poor. I even have in our front line, we lacked the tempo and the ruthlessness in order to press City, in order to make sure that we can get in behind a lot. We wasn't using our pace. Decision making was poor, absolutely from all of our front three. It was very poor, just a very poor performance from our attackers. I wasn't happy at all because when we're trying to go on the front foot, we make the wrong decision. We don't find the right person. When someone's sprinting up, all of our attackers behind him are not getting up there, regardless whether they have that much speed or not. But it's just the amount of pressure we're putting on City. We didn't put enough on them, and it's just annoying, fam. Like I said, that's going for all the attackers. I'm speaking for all the attackers right now. Like realistically, it was just very poor, so poor. Pulisic, my rating for you, I'm gonna give you a 4, man. I'm gonna give you a 4. And Hakim Ziyech, I'm going to give you a 4 as well. I'm gonna give you a 4 as well. And then Romney Lukaku, I'm going to give you a 4 as well, because please tell me why in the second half you take that shot when you're 1-on-1, but in the first half you had practically the same opportunity, but yet you don't decide to shoot. I don't understand this, fam. The decision making was not on point today. We're not thinking clearly. We're not making the right decisions. And that's the reason why we lose the game. Because we get punished for making the wrong decisions. When you play against the top teams, or it's any team in the Premier League, you can't afford to waste them chances. We cannot afford that. That's the reason why we don't win the Premier League. And why City do. Because even without a striker, they can put away their chances. They can play their football and take it to any team. Right now, we're not doing that, fam. Right now, we're not doing that. Like, on all fronts, fam, it's just jarring, bro. And like I said, it's Romelu Lukaku, all the attackers, your ratings today are 4, fam. It's just very poor. Very poor. I wasn't happy at all, fam. Wasn't happy at all. And then Mason Mount came on. Mason Mount came on. The game was practically, I believe it was when after City scored. I'm not 100% sure, but like I said, in the second half, we didn't offer anything, man. We didn't offer anything. Like, we brought on Mason Mount, we brought on Callum Hudson-Odoi, and we brought on we brought on Timo Werner. And for me, we didn't offer much in the second half. We didn't come close to equalising after they scored, and for that, I'm not gonna give any of our substitutes any ratings, because we just wasn't great at all. And Thomas Tuchel today, the lineups and that, like, fair enough, we have injuries and such, but I just don't understand why we didn't start Mason Mount, fam. He is the one guy we need that can always bring the energy that we need, especially in the big games. Like, for me, it was just a wrong move to not start him, honestly. It was just a wrong move to not start him. And that's what cost us, because we lack tempo, and we lack the tempo and the rhythm. And that's what Mason Mount is. That's why we need him on the pitch. That's why he's so vital to this team. And for me, it's just not one of your best performances. My rating for you today, Thomas Tuchel, I'm gonna have to give you a 6, fam. Honestly, actually no, I'll actually give you a 7, man. Honestly, like, the team could have won the game, to be fair. Obviously, we could have taken our chance in the first half. We could have gone 1-0 up, but yeah, man, we just lacked that rhythm. We lacked the rhythm. Yeah, we just lacked the effectiveness in order to beat City. But yeah, man, that's just gonna be it for my player ratings video. Catch me on my next video, which I'll probably release tomorrow. But yeah, that's my player ratings. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Also, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at CFC_realistblue. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on my next video. Peace out. Come on, Chelsea.